Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
It feels bad to play Centaur versus a Faceless Void and have like Ether Lens. If you have,
but it is harassment and an uncomfortable lane for Kiritich so far. And bottom, Hell Scream. Time dilation's on him. Very far is not going to save you from Dahak's Void. So Seneko with Dahak actually getting the first kill down in that bottom lane. Phoenix a little out of position.
he needs that gold considering how screwed he's getting in the CS category.
Yeah, both him and Morphling dead even, 14 and 2. Not happy.
Yeah, Centaur, Centaur's not even going for the braces. He's not building stats and damage, and he's still managing to have such an easy time.
Oh, they got him. They got him. He was just under that sentry still. Shackles into spear. Enough lockdown to bring down the bounty hunter, and then Roger can continue blocking this.
Possible, but he feels awkward, right? Like, yeah, it's nice to shut down Notice for the reasons we stated, but also, who else are you really trying to go for?
It's like you got Eng, we've got Primal Beast. I can, you know, he can kill the Eng even with Untouchable up, but focusing support is pretty much all that he can do, and they will bring down that Roger Shadow Shaman, but the Chrono from Dahak. Queen of Pain stuck inside it. They're focusing the beast, so the mid lane, Malorine has to pulverize, but dead anyway. While Sobat does get dusted. Seneko brings it in. Get the vision over onto the bounty hunter and finish him off as well. BetBoom bringing the numbers in towards that mid lane, getting the much better trade.
The nice thing about your
Afraid as BetBoom of this Morphling, do you want to go hunting for Kiritich?
No.
No, Seneko, he's gonna be the one that gets hunted, but the arena, the save on Seneko, the engine's alive. They've kept him up and running, and that Sonic Wave is gonna clear through Sobat and Vazia. And this is the thing, right? How many heroes does BetBoom have here?
5.
5.
I can count.
All. Fighting down there saying, hey, we know Morphlings in the Ancients. Is he gonna come out and try and fight us himself? Says no, right. Very patiently. Oh, great blink from Vazia. Somehow slips away from the arena. So bad, still dusted. And I'll find the consolation prize in the bounty hunter. But again, they are fighting bot. This has got to turn into something, whether it is that tier or the lane ward sees the centaur. They know Vazia's gone into that right-hand jungle. Oh, they've pinged him. Have they seen him again? They have. The blink silence, the shard on the Queen of Pain. Into the hex and shackles, and are just locked down for days. There's no escaping from this now. Notice they'll make sure with the spear. And they've also got to move up top with Dahak TPing to catch Kiritich. Time dilation, does he just chrono this now? Because he's got backup coming. Lal is here, Roger's arriving a little bit later. The bashes into the shackles, the Primal Beast will onslaught in, and the Sonic Wave's not enough to kill off Kiritich. He gets into the void mode and time walks off. Waveforms back to the tier 2 tower. So bad, he's going to be the casualty from them, but the Primal Beast wants to keep on fighting. Good supernova on the high ground, but look at how quickly BetBoom swoop in to take it down. Malorine, the BKB, will allow him to slip back behind his tower, but Roger's so quick. This early blink dagger closes the gap, and they're going to get 4 kills off the back of it.
Boy, Gary. Everyone is trying to stun for you, then this kind of build and playstyle on Faceless Void does not really work. You do need items, but it's okay though. No just does like understand this playstyle.
Oh, the blink stomp and the blink across. Roger gets the hex on the beast, but now the BKB's up, and Dahak with the chrono focusing this Phoenix. Try and kill him off before the supernova comes, and they will with the Sonic Wave. Kiritich time walks over Dahak, but he's going to get himself away from here. Malorine is very close to death, hiding behind the trees, but Lol with Seneko will catch a glimpse of him. And another team fight here where Nemiga, they get the jump, but they get caught out by this Roger blink. He's time in the world to blink away from that, actually.
Yeah.
Such a slow initiation from Centaur, whereas with the Mars, it's just like Arena Spear. There you go, you're caught.
Yeah, and the Spirit is a repositioning tool.
Yeah, true. And Vazia, he's in again. Noticed, repositions the Centaur back. Onslaught in towards Roger. The dieback of the Shadow Shaman as Kiritich, the tanky Morphling, undealt with by Dahak. This BKB Void struggling to stick on someone because Hellscream just dived away. And now Centaur's back in again. They do have Time Walk and the Force to stop them from doing it, but misses his spear within the arena. And Kiritich is breaking Roche down. Notice with a BKB, Supernova on the edge, but Notice grabs the Aegis. Lal blinks away. Mars, he's already done his job. The tip from Roger, well worth it. Well, Seneko, he's gonna get ripped apart by this Primal Beast. So bad, we'll take him down as Noticed. Yes, you got the Aegis, but you lose your life for it.
Well, thank God he got the Aegis. But my God, what the hell? Why is BetBoom walking into Roche as if Nemiga? I think at least they got the Aegis, so it's not something they have to worry too much about. And they do still have that chrono to fight.
Yeah, now it's go time again. But Seneko may be going a step too far forward. He's a pretty tanky Enchantress with his Force and Drums and a two-man chrono. Dahak, again, his eyes are only on the Phoenix. Switch to the Bounty Hunter now while Vazir trapped within the Serpent Wards. Dahak back in towards the Centaur, and they do spend these big cooldown ultimates on two supports and the offlaner. So the question has to be asked, what's next? What's the objective they get from spending these 2-minute cooldowns? I mean, he's an absolute beast. 18k net worth. His BKB is about to be delivered as well. And Lal comes down bot while the rest of his team, they're smoking around in towards the Bounty Hunter. BetBoom getting the backstab and the initiation in. Dahak now, nice arena from Notice. The Phoenix take him down. No Supernova, buys back immediately. Hellscream wants to fight this because the Morphling, he's opening up onto Notice Mars. But look at that physical damage. Brings him down to half HP. Dahak back in with the bashes and the time dilation. They found him. Kiritich destroyed by the focus from BetBoom. So quickly moving from target to target as they break the Centaur. And Primal Beast follows them all into the grave.
Damn, chrono not needed, Gary. Not even needed. They just don't even care. They take these fights without chrono.
What are BetBoom up to? Are they just felt this? They've read it? I don't think they saw the Centaur coming here, but Vazia is going to get found in the trees. It'll take a little while to kill him off, but eventually they'll have him, right? The blink, the sonic wave, the dive away from the Phoenix. TPing to outpost. Oh, they have the outpost. Mars, it's a long time to TP up there. Does have a blink to jump in towards Hellscream, though, and they know that dive's on cooldown, so finding the bonus kill pays off.
I'm not sure if they had vision, but it's definitely this kind of innate game sense of we've gone bot, which means I don't think you can just commit into 100 defensive items either. Like, if you get Lincolns and all this stuff, it's like you're just not doing the damage you need because your lineup needs you to do damage.
That's why I was curious about the Lincolns versus BKB, as Vazia just initiates straight up onto Seneko. And again, this Enchantress incredibly tanky and a Bulwark keeping her alive, but this Supernova getting through that percentage base as Malorine disappears. More flank, time walks and dilates onto Roger, so at least something there, but a double buyback from Nemiga, Morph and Primal Beast, both spending a lot of money to get back on the battlefield. It might pay off. Onslaught up to the high ground, Malorine just BKB's up, trying to keep them back away from the Morphling who grabs the Aegis. And Nemiga, they snipe it. But they're on the run now. BetBoom just charging forward. Look at them even checking. Anything in the pit? Any shard? Anything left? No, it's just gonna be Roger dying. But a spear from Noticed and a sonic wave, but it doesn't kill off Kiritich. The Sunray keeping him topped up while Malorine turns with the help of the Supernova. The focus from BetBoom straight onto the egg. Dahak takes it down with his BKB. And now the Morphling has to waveform away, but he's going to get over that arena barely. Time Walk's ready. Dahak saved the spears from Noticed, catching two heroes at a time. Oh, look at the ranged back.
Jump onto the back. I don't know.
I mean, they're giving a Centaur. Speared back. Impetus damage pure, and there's the counter to the Stampede. Centaur caught inside the arena while Dahak jumping back in and out again. Sonic Wave even thrown for good measure. Vazia's still alive, but finally dies, and now the focus on towards the Enchantress. Malorine goes in to get the pick off while Nemiga buy back the Centaur. Dahak, yeah, he's really toying with this Time Walk.
Yeah, that's the bad way to start your defense. Getting speared back like that is pretty costly.
And they'll go back again. They've still got this Aegis for 3 minutes. Did someone eat the cheese already? I saw it was on the Mars. Oh, it's on the Enchantress now. That's where it's gone. She's holding on to that.
Animals.
Oh, Dahak They saw the Phoenix for a second there. They've lost their Mars, though. The Sonic Wave pushes them back. They're all inside the Chrono, but I don't know. Can they do enough damage? Dark just has to time walk away. The Supernova lands, and BetBoom struggling to pick off any of these heroes. Morphling just shreds through them with the Rapier, and the stun from Centaur catches the first life of the Void. Malrine buys back on this Primal Beast as Dahak respawns straight into this Morph and Centaur, who hex him, catch him, pulverize him, and he's dead. They're focusing barracks with the Serpent Wards, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Seneko died back in this. The Morphling showing how much damage he can output, and they'll kill everything off before the buildings fall.
Like, Nemiga, this is what I'm saying, right? Nemiga have planned for this. Like, if they walk up, we go. We burst them, they have the damage. This new shot on Morphling, it just makes you so confident.
Yeah, and speaking of confidence, they go straight in towards Fountain, but the two-man spear inside the arena. Dahak now able to actually do some damage. Allows him, with that BKB, to batter into Vazia, and the whole situation around buyback is becoming apparent now, because Centaur's about to die back, but this Morphling with his Rapier still, that finds the Mars with the Pulverize. Kritic with the Refresher Orb now gets another BKB off, and 3 heroes are down. They'll find a 4th with an Ultra Kill for the Morph. Oh, I don't see what Dahak can do here. You can buy back your Queen of Pain, but it feels like Nemiga have this one locked up now.
My God, this will go down as one of the greatest Morphling performances of these qualifiers, at least.
Queen of Pain returns. Malrine, Eon Disc. He's got that side device to turn and hex, but he's dead. He's gone for 2 minutes. Can't throw this now. Kiritic, he's on the buildings. Waveform away, though. Doesn't want to go for Throne. So they got a lane of barracks, they got some tier 4s, but BetBoom, they're on the chase, hunting Kiritic, get the Chrono. This is Rapier that's going to be on the floor. They should have the lockdown and damage here for sure. So bad, can't save his Morph. They've hexed him and found him. Dead, but with buyback, immediately pops it and gets into the game again.
So scary, you don't have a backup Rapier, you don't really have a backup item either. Morphling's just become a whole lot weaker with only that Morbid Mask. He bought a crit. Alright, he'll have a Crystallis as his budget Rapier.
You said buybacks were important, Sheepo.
They sure are.
Look at that swing. 5,000 gold going to BetBoom, 1,600 to Nemiga. And how many? 5 buybacks? I guess if you include like Seneko and Primal Beast, whoever bought back in the previous fight, nobody has it anymore. Everybody's spent their buyback in the past 2-3 minutes. And the throne is open. BetBoom straight for the jugular. Nemiga down 3, so a 2v4 now. And the straight up hex onto the Morphling. Is he going to get the shift off in time? He's time dilated, stunned, controlled. Kiritic in trouble, the Morphling dead. The throne is open and the comeback is halted. BetBoom somehow find their opening. Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for them to fight.
yeah, they want to go straight in. Roger. Onslaught's forward towards Kiritic. I was just going to force Nemiga to back off this bottom rune. They want to try and turn, though. Undying oversteps straight into that Dragon Tail Light Strike. Big decay, though. Seneko will be that first blood, but maybe an attempt on Malrine's life. That is halted quickly. They're able to retreat. And now Nemiga, the ones on the front foot, from high ground down to low, catching Lal. Slowing with that concussive, but he blinks away just in time before the Dragon Tail can land. Noticed. A target instead, but the onslaught again from Roger into the back. They want this Lina. Fairy Fire buys a bit of space, but Dahak, the one to grab the kill. A 2-for-1. Raise your hand Undying for your Lina. And first blood for Nemiga, while high
I was actually pretty hopeful because Arlington Chen was the big bad, right? People were trying to figure out how do we counter him. Pros were saying, well, we haven't figured out how to counter him. We have no idea. I think we just have to ban it. If Primal Beast is actually something good here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, oh, Light Striker right there. Malrine able to kill off Roger. The Sonic Wave from Lal still aiming for this Lina. Zombies are chasing her. Try and get away back up that high ground and kill a Scarith Mage instead. But Lal, he wants more. He blinks forward. Oh, a little back and forth for the Lina there, thinking about it. And then considering going into top jungle. But it looks like now aiming mid. Lal blinks across. They've missed their opportunity.
They're gonna wait and see who comes to push this tower, this wave.
And DK blink stun. Catch with a Mystic Flare. Damage, it's not quite enough, but that Arcane Bolt will do the job. Vazia now Having his damage all drained. A nice hurricane, but that's not enough distance to get the DK away. Noticed and Roger both arriving after losing their Queen of Pain to chase down so bad. Uproar out.
Look at top or something and bring some heroes up there and force some TPs.
Lifestealer shows himself on that lane. He does have Infest, but he walks away from the creep wave and he's just dying to this Noticed Razor. Infest into the Chen, get away, but the tombstone dropped and Roger straight onto him. So bad. Will get shredded by the trample and a double kill for Noticed. Brought out by the Razor while Malrine, he's TP down, but he's blocked by the zombies. Oh no! Dark just got his Radiance and all of a sudden involved in a pretty big team fight, getting 3 kills off the back of that aggressive you said they wanted to... They pre-channeled that stun. Dark TP's in. Lands it on the Scarith Mage. Trying to chase him down with the Queen of Pain. Kiritich starts to bring the pain onto Dark, and they've got the Mystic Fair Laguna Blade, but the BKB up for the Alchemist gets him away. Now the onslaught back in towards the Lifestealer. Bring him down while Noticed drains everything from Malrine, and BetBoom just sweep through that fight so easily. It was maybe a little close on that Dark Elk, but it
that was
seemed
a
like
bit scary.
Everything. Oh, the denial. Chen denied it, actually.
What a king.
A little Warpine Raider killing off the tower, and the DK jump. The jump across. Roger blinks straight through the DK. And now with a static link in the tombstone, Kiritich has to jump out to try and fight Notice. No, he's just going to rage TP. Nothing to stop that. While Dark arrives with a concoction to catch the Dragon Knight. Vazia, the casualty, is so bad, and Hellscream, they are going to get found. So one of them at least uses his mech, grabs a creep, but in the end, all worthless.
I have to highlight this. The Dragon Knight stun was mid-air traveling to Roger when he blinked. So you so basically trade places. That's kind of what happened there. It's very funny. Roger was just as aggressive, like, I'll get you.
We're both going to initiate. And they find the DK again. Roger, blink, pulverize. Everybody from BetBoom surrounding him. And they're trying to cut through here as well onto So Bad. Notice just ignoring the Dragon Knight swiftly up to top. And it looked like Nemiga were trying to prep themselves to go back, invade that top jungle, maybe think about tier 2. Get some wards down, but just...
Always the biggest problem with playing an offlaner that has your only real form of playmaking is that you get so caught up in playmaking, you don't finish your items, and it's hard sometimes to turn your brain off and just say, like, yeah, okay, I gotta relax for a bit.
Roger, notice they got Blink on Razor. Straight onto So Bad. And yeah, they'll lose the Primal Beast here to the Lifestealer. The remnants of that double damage room still paying off, but the concoction, the stun. Nice Hurricane, tries to get him low ground, but it doesn't quite work out. Vazia will allow him to infest in, and Dark bursts down. Didn't manage to get off his BKB to survive, but his Tombstone and the survival of Razor and Queen of Pain allow them to hold high ground until that Lina opens up on them. Malrine will try and turn and fight, continue this one, even under the Tombstone, so a little risky from him. Life Striker Ray not going to land on Lyle, allowing him to blink into the back lines. And now this BKB wearing off means Suneko and Lyle trying to finish off the Lina, but the amount of damage he does just with his Chrysalis is insane. And the preemptive, the guess on the Light Strike. Oh, Malrine, what a play!
What a stun! That is god tier.
Moved away from their Observer Ward. They're going to smoke now themselves, and it's another one of these reads where the smoke from the Radiant's going to expire before BetBoom make that first contact with them. High ground vision, though. Malrine under the orbs. The jump from Roger. Is he going to make it? In they go, but Malrine shreds him. Dark losing his HP quickly. Needs the Soul Rip to heal him, but the high ground Tombstone might be the difference maker. As noticed, BKB wearing out, and they focus on the Lina, but she turns with Laguna Blade, and the right-click physical damage is enough. Kills off Lol. Healed up as well. Malrine destroys them. The artillery turret Lina.
God, what the hell was she life-stealing?
Now, one person's getting clicked by Lina. Lifestealer's on another one. Then you've got Mystic Flare and Dragon Tail to contend with, while Chen is healing and sustaining everybody on his team. Whereas Undying only has one target that he can focus. Oh, they go up high ground with Malrine. Pulverize, cancelled out, and the Mystic Flare, Dragon Tail. Bringing down Suneko and forcing a quick buyback. They've killed off the Tombstone, and they're the ones in the position of power here to continue the fight, because Roger just onslaught straight into the middle of 4 of them. The reset from Nemiga going back down the staircase has baited BetBoom in, forcing a double buyback, and they're still going to destroy these barracks. Waves. Nemiga doing a good job just scouting in the trees, making sure there's no one lurking. But now
Without BKB, Roger cannot really initiate, which I think is the roughest thing for them. If they can start on Malrine, they can definitely win a fight.
Oh, they go. They find Malrine. The stuns, the chain disable. It comes. They've got the damage as well, but Malrine with the BKB disarmed. Oh, the heal, the heal. Oh my God, back to full HP. Okay, Lena with a DD, destroying BetBoom, and that's got to be game over now. Noticed, doesn't stand a chance. It's called, and we're gonna go to game 3.
What the hell happened?
I thought they would have Satanic.
They had a halberd. What happened?
The same thing up, like we've not seen him.
Ideal situation.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, Vazia's going to take a bit of damage from Dahak. He's trying to make the most of this weird situation in the lanes. And the Tombstone drop behind him as well. And Vazia does have another Burrow Strike, but that Soul Assumption will get him first blood.
He made a little whoopsie dude. He went his caustic finale. I think maybe he thinks he messed it up, or maybe he's gonna bring another sentry.
I'll see what he decides to do. I mean, Vazia just gonna start dragging these creeps into the camp. Make Dahak's life a little more challenging, and another Shackles up top. Again, just focusing down Enchantress with this physical damage from Noticed. Kiritich trying to battle back with a time dilation slowing him. There's no wand or stick here for Noticed, and that time lock comes right in the nick of time.
Lucky. Yeah, they're really going for murder on a cry. But this is kind of relieved with the bracer at least.
It's like someone comes in and invades all of a sudden. Well, Vazia hexed up. Epicenter stopped, and this is the problem. Just as you were talking about it, you do have to take a lot of damage. But Roger getting turned on by the Phoenix of Hellscream, needing Dahak's arrival while Malrine dies elsewhere. The Chrono popped up by Kitterich to kill off the Doom. Vazia does finally die back towards those Ancients while Roger survives on a sliver of HP. A little more delayed. Got some catching up to do on that Sand King. Try and come down bottom.
Usually you would go Soul Ring, so this is just kind of making up for Soul Ring, I think.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, no Soul Ring, no Tranquils, nothing like that. Kitterich onto Seneko. And find the Undying kill, and they've also got this Life Strike array on Lol. A sniper surrounded, Laguna bladed is very far there to try and get the kill on Hellscream, but it doesn't work out. Nemiga swarming into mid.
I think the reason he turned him Dragon Slave the creep was so that he would pass the minute. It's already been farmed. Void is already like swung top to go farm the other side of the jungle.
All the jump in, a Blink Dagger reveal. Dahak, and he's being burst down by the Epicenter. They've got the Soul Rip heal, but that Sunray does take the Aegis away from him. Kiritich holds onto the Chrono while Vazia just trapped here. They take the one life away from Dahak. They trade the debut of the Blink for it. Well, down at bottom, oh, look at Roger. He's got the catch on Malrine. He tumbles toys into the Serpent Walls to finish the job. Now Kiritich Chronos. That's a Chrono for it. No, oh God, no. Oh, it's a disaster for Nemiga. And they might lose the... Wait, the Void has no TP. He's got Time Walk.
It's okay, he can jump.
Cut through the trees. He goes left. He goes south. Roger's going to find him, though. Roger sees him. Hello there. Tumbler's toy straight back into him. Do they need to doom him? They might just chuck it in for good measure. They've got the shackles, the lockdown. Plenty to burst him down. And Dahak picks up the kill.
This is not good, bro. They wasted their ult.
Malrine, you've got to make some big brain plays to escape from this.
Stun yourself.
Stun yourself now. The Doom's going to jump. There's the Blink. He tried. He lifted his arms. He knew it was coming, but the Doom is there. Noticed. Focuses straight on the Lena. Roger back into the Phoenix. Catching with the shackles. Has a hex still, so we'll find him before the dive. And there's no mana for Supernova. Can pop the wand and maybe get it off. Hellscream will launch the egg as Dahak on the run, being burnt alive and battered by the tower hits. A good punch back from Nemiga, getting that kill on Dahak and the two supports.
Okay, great punch.
Yeah, it may spawn. Like the fastest it can spawn is 2.5 minutes from now.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Right, I got you.
What were they calling? The Golden Roshan. I think Sun's fan and Trent and stuff were trying to get the name for it. When it's immediate spawn of Rosh, or like less than 30 seconds, it's the Golden Rosh. Vazia, he's found the Doom. I noticed. He's been burst down. They find the pick, but now they've got to run away. They're scared of this Tombstone and Dahak closing the gap. Thinking about going back towards this Undying as he has overstepped. Laguna Blade comes, but his magic wand, doesn't actually heal him up enough.
Shame your Doom's not quite got his BKB. Still farming for that. Really nice catch though. And I really like too that So Bad his Itemize got his 4-star. being able to push the Sand King out to safety, strong.
They're under vision. They're under dire vision. Dark is spotted. They got the Sunray and the Chrono. Launch it straight in towards them, but Roger is still here with the potential to go on the Sand King. He's been caught out by the Lina. Comes in from the back. Mallory lands a stun, and he'll take him down. The Void does fall, though, as this Sunray and Supernova is required on the high ground to keep them back. We finally get to see Lyle peeping away, helped out by Noticed. Oh, the blink.
What do you mean?
He had this blink ages ago. Oh, he's got the
Yeah.
shard. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, he must have like another 1,000 gold somewhere.
Oh, Roger.
Dire's middle tower
Well,
is under
that money, not going to save him. And a Chrono from Void. They're just going to throw everything onto Dahak. This faceless Void just pummels him. I mean, the Aegis is on the sniper, so Dahak frontlining there. Very risky stuff.
They'll take that.
Like Lincoln's on Lina, probably the biggest one, right?
I just Lincoln's. Oh, Roger.
He's got another one.
Not again.
He's found her. Oh, she needs her Lincolns, but she's not going to farm it this way. Noticed also arriving with his boots of travel, just TPing to that lane. Nemiga, they are smoked, and they are charging in towards BetBoom. Dahak, the stun from Vaz is going to find him. BKB out from the Faceless Void. Dahak about to die, healed up by the Soul Rip, but that's not enough. Oh, wait, where's he gone? He's hiding, he's invis, but he does fall in the end of the Sandstorm, while the Chrono in the back will take down Roger. Good Supernova Sunray, but the Sniper opens up onto it. Egg scrambled, and so bad. Kiritich, they're on the run now. BetBoom boys, they are hunting for kills. They've got the Lina. Phoenix down, so bad. And Radiant scan it. They know. They know the chance here for Nemiga is available. Dahak on high ground. Soneko standing on the staircase. The smoke breaks. The blink from Vazia. Oh, it's only Undying. Not the ideal target. Kiritich, he has Chrono ready now, though, but he's been chased under Doomed. He doesn't get the spell off. He's dead for a minute. Well, this is another lane of Rax, potentially. As BetBoom on the hunt, and it's Roger again, tumbling over the cliffs, finding the opening onto the Phoenix. You don't want to waste Supernova now. Just let yourself die.
Good on them. They ain't dumb. They know what Nemiga are planning. It's honestly really hard to say. Like, they have to just kind of go. I think they just have to go in with Sand King and, like, use his BKB as a resource.
Kind of felt like they can't allow them to come high ground. You know, once they plant Tombstone, plant the Familiars, they've set themselves up for this jump with the Doom. AoE onto the Faceless Void. He's down. Does buy back, and as the Sand King doomed up as well now. A lot of problems here for Nemiga, but they killed the Shadow Shaman, and Soneko will drop too. A couple of pickoffs off that. Buyback of the Faceless Void, but Sand King getting burst down by the Familiars and the Soul Assumption. No buyback for him. And BetBoom going to try and close this one out. Malrine focused in the back by Notice. The Chrono lands on the Sniper, sure, but the damage is lacking. Severe problems now for Nemiga as Notice gets the disables. Faceless Void dies back. The Supernova will land, but Hellscream can do nothing but dive away back towards his fountain. A 5 versus 3 now, and you've spent all of your teamfight ultis. This one looks all but over.
It's onto a Sniper with Aegis as well. It's not going to end well there. I think he just felt super pressured. Feels really hard. I honestly just think Sand King has been playing way too conservatively. Like, your damage is not that big enough to be holding your ult this way and waiting for like a perfect setup. It's not going to come.
It's time for the Malrine outplays. Come on, show us some Malrine magic. Let's
Stun
get
yourself.
some kills.
Stun yourself.
I mean, Dahak into stone form. Sand King can't really initiate. I got the Light Strike Array on the Undying, but that Laguna Blade, just pitiful damage. They can't stop this aggression from BetBoom. Game 3 swept through. And a close fought series, Nemiga. I mean, they
Right.